The simple concept I'm going to be sharing with you in this video that is contained on this piece of paper right here could be absolutely life-changing, like night and day. With that being said, let's get right into it and discuss all of these details. But really quickly, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you, I truly appreciate it, and feel free to go back and check out any of my other videos right here on the channel, of course, after you get done watching this one. All right. Now stick with me through this. We're going to talk through this, I'm going to explain this concept, and if you implement what I'm about to tell you in this video, I promise you, it will be absolutely 100% life-changing. Like, it'll be night and day difference. Seriously. I started implementing this concept in my own life a short time ago, about a year and a half ago or so, on a regular daily basis, multiple times a day, and wow, it has literally changed my life like night and day. It is unbelievable. So anyway, let me show you the piece of paper. Check this out. You see the concept right there? Can you read it? I don't know if you can see it on there. All right, let me flip it around here. You see it now? Well, you probably can't see anything, simply because it's a blank piece of paper. Now, that is not a trick, okay? I'm not doing this like, oh my gosh, it's a trick, it's funny, right? No, that is not a trick. Let me explain to you what this paper actually represents. This piece of paper, it's a blank piece of paper. It is just like your life every single day. You wake up in the morning and you have a blank slate in front of you. Your day is just like a blank piece of paper. You can literally do anything with it. You can write anything on it. You can set any goals. You can set any to-dos. You can do anything you want with that blank piece of paper. If you look at your life this way, rather than waking up in the morning and being like, I'm going to relive history. I'm going to relive my past. No. Let's revisit this for just a second here. Now, so many people live their lives by looking at their day and saying, I'm just going to relive another day like I have so many years of my life. That's the thing. Many people look at their lives and they let the past dictate the future. Here's the thing with the past. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about the past. It's the past. There's literally nothing we can do. No matter how hard we try, we cannot go back in time and change what has already happened. So here's the thing. If we approach our lives by looking out into the future, taking every moment as this is right here and now, I can do something with this time that I have right here and now. I don't need to use the past as an indication of how I'm going to live my life going into the future. Now again, I know that this is kind of a tough concept to understand. Trust me, when I started implementing this, I thought, no. Just because, I started looking at my life and thinking, what happened to me all over the whole course of my life, that's how my life's going to be. And then I started realizing, but wait, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't go back in time. I don't have a time machine. I mean, maybe you do, but I certainly don't. I don't have a time machine. I can't go back and change anything. But I can look at my life like this piece of paper. It is completely blank. I can do anything that I want with my time right here, right now, in the exact moment. Because realistically, the moment is what I have right now, right? I don't know how much of the future, I don't know what the future holds, right? But I can use this blank slate that I am given every single day to maybe decide, what do I want in my future? That means maybe the rest of the day, maybe the rest of the week, maybe the rest of this month, this year, or for the next 10 years. I can literally take this blank piece of paper that I've been holding up, or the blank slate that you have in front of you every single day, and determine, what do you want with your life for the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the month, the year, the next 10 years, the rest of your life? You can literally write out anything that you desire. So here's what I would recommend to you. You can take this paper, a blank piece of paper, a scrap paper. I mean, personally, to me, I actually have a stack of paper right here. It's actually legal size paper. If you notice, it's a little bigger than regular paper because that's just what I had laying around at the moment. But actually over here on the side, I have a big stack of scrap paper. Anytime I get junk mail or things like that I don't want, I throw it in my scrap paper pile. And every single day, multiple times a day, I write down, what do I want on my blank slate every single day? What do I want today? What do I want this week, this month, this year, for the rest of my life? And I start mapping out what I want with my life. Now again, it took me quite a while to look at my situation and think, my past is going to dictate my future. No, that is not the case one bit at all. So as soon as you can kind of let go of those ideas of my past is going to be my future. Now again, this is a tough thing to kind of break from. It took me a very long time. But as soon as you can kind of forget about those ideas of, my past is going to indicate my future, and start looking at your current situation saying, this is the moment. Like, this moment I have right here, right now. I can do whatever I want with it. And just remember, you can literally do whatever you want. I mean, that's the thing. There's really no restrictions for the most part. Whatever you decide you want to do, I mean, yeah, of course, it might take some work. It might be a little bit hard. You may face some adversity. But for the most part, if you want to get something or you want to do something, by all means, start working toward that. And you never know. You might just achieve it sooner than you would actually anticipate. Now, here's what I would suggest. With your paper that you have, your blank paper, maybe it's a scrap paper, whatever it happens to be, spend some time each and every day and write down exactly whatever it is that you want. Now, this is something else that's kind of hard for some people. And trust me, it was very hard for me at the first while anyway, too. I would sit down and write, I don't know really what I want. I'll just write down a few things. Like, I want to get, just whatever. I mean, just like the most basic things on a daily basis. It didn't really matter. But here's the thing. When you start writing down whatever it is that you want to achieve or that you desire, anything that you want to get, like that you want to manifest in your life, here's the thing. There is no restrictions to it. You can write down or think about anything that you want. There are no laws. There are no people. There is nothing holding you back from writing down and thinking about exactly whatever it is that you want. There's no person looking over your shoulder saying, wait, you want a new house? You can't have that. Nope. There's no person saying that to you. You can do whatever you want. You can write down whatever you want. Maybe you say, I want to own a 300-foot yacht someday or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's no person saying you can't do that. There's no law that says, excuse me, you just broke the law. You just wrote down that you want to have a 300-foot yacht to sail around the Atlantic Ocean. There's no rule that says you can't do that. You can write down whatever you desire. Maybe you want to have a nice brand new house. Maybe you want to have a new car. Maybe you want something as simple as a new phone. It does not matter. You can literally write anything. There's no restrictions as to what you can write down on your paper. I would advise you to do this. Again, this is kind of it's like a hokey pokey concept, right? But here's the thing. This is kind of the whole concept, which is you literally have this blank slate every single day. I would encourage you to do this every day for a couple weeks. I mean, literally, maybe try it for like 2 or 3 weeks. Every single day, carve out 15 minutes of your day. Just sit down with a scrap piece of paper, maybe just a paper, a notebook, whatever you find, and just start writing. That's it. Just write down everything that you could ever desire. How do you want to spend the rest of your day? How do you want to spend the rest of your week, your month, your year, the rest of your life? What do you want? Here's what's cool about it. It's going to get you excited, for number one. It's going to get you really excited. Not only that, it's going to get you thinking. It's going to get you into this really creative mindset. And all of a sudden, you're going to start thinking of these really fun, exciting ideas. You're going to have these little flashes of inspiration throughout the day, thinking, hey, wait, I just saw something on TV and a commercial. I was just at the store and saw something on the shelf. And all of a sudden, it's like, hey, wait, that's consistent with what I just wrote down this morning as far as what I want. What a coincidence, right? No, it's not a coincidence. You're just becoming more aware of what it is that you actually want. That's what it is. It's building awareness for what you want. Now, I know that these ideas are kind of hard to come up with sometimes, but here's the thing. Let me reassure you. I started doing this about 1.5 years ago, writing down multiple times a day exactly what I want, exactly how I want to spend my day, what I want for the rest of, whatever time period. Maybe it's a couple days, maybe it's a week, whatever. We've gone through it. But I started doing this, and my life has changed so much in the last year. It's like unbelievable. Literally, it is like night and day. It's like I'm standing in a dark room one day 1.5 years ago, and all of a sudden, here I am 1.5 years later, as a result of doing this concept every single day, just writing things down, what I want, how do I want to live my life, what do I want in my future, what do I want to manifest, what do I want to achieve, what are my goals, things like this. And now literally it's like the doors have opened up and the lights are shining on me now, whereas 1.5 years ago, I'm just standing here in the dark like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. I have no clue. But here's the thing. Over the last 1.5 years or so since I've been doing this, it has been like somebody turned this big old bright light on, and it's just like every single day I get so excited. I have all these different ideas. I have all these flashes of inspiration on a daily basis. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them are not like the greatest thing in the world. But over time, as you get all of these different ideas and concepts that continue to flash through your mind multiple times throughout the day, you're going to get a few of those that sound pretty exciting, and all of a sudden you're going to start acting on some of those. And ultimately, if you keep doing that over long periods of time, you'll look back in a year from now, if you can stay consistent with this, you'll look back in about a year from now and think, wow, my life is so different today. It's unbelievable. It's like I don't even recognize myself anymore. Anyway, I want to throw this out there. Now again, this is not a trick. I'm not holding up this blank piece of paper to show you like, oh my gosh, it's a trick. I got you. No. I'm not doing that, but rather I'm laying out this concept to help you recognize that literally every single day, your life, your situation, like what you have in front of you is like a blank piece of paper. You can do whatever you want with it. You can write whatever you desire on that paper. Now, I know that this is a little bit controversial sometimes. Some people say, my situation is this. Now, again, everything is always within reason, right? There's always an exception to the rule. I understand that. But for the most part, in general terms is what we're talking about in this video, okay? So I hope all that makes sense. But either way, try it out. Even if you try it out for a week, you'll get excited. Trust me, you will get excited. Write down anything that you desire. It does not matter. There are no rules. If you want to have a brand new Lamborghini, write it down. Who cares? There's no rule, there's no law that says you just broke the law because you wanted to have a brand new Lamborghini. Who cares? Write it down. If you want to have a 10,000 square foot house, write it down. Who cares? There's no rule that says you can't have it, right? And there's certainly no law or rule that says you can't write it down. You can write down anything you want. It does not matter what you write. But the point is, as you write these things down, you're going to start to excite yourself. You're going to start to get all of these fun, creative ideas. And that's where the magic starts happening. So try it out. Let me know. Reach out to me in a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 6 months, something like that. And let me know how it's going for you. If you keep doing this on a daily basis, I promise you, it'll get you really excited and your life will absolutely 100% change. So anyway, try it out. Let me know. I hope this helps you out. I hope it gets you thinking at the very least. So enjoy this video. Go back and check out any of my others here on the channel. Enjoy your day. Thanks again. Subscribe to the channel right down below the video. Feel free to share this one with your friends, family, social media, and I will catch you in the next video.